Planning a client call. We all know that this is the time to go out and meet our clients. And because business environments have changed, it means we are going back to basics. For many of us, there is a block to picking up the phone to call our clients, to set up these meetings. So going back to basics means taking the time to plan the call. I'll take you through some steps that will give you confidence to make those calls and get those meetings. Hello, I am Sharon Baker and I'm a business development specialist with Sharon Baker & Co. We help businesses and their teams to increase sales by developing business development skills and processes and tools. It is my absolute pleasure to take you through 3 key steps that, in my experience, will help you plan a phone call to your client to set up a meeting. Once you start to get your confidence back, the planning phase of a call will be a very quick step for you. The 3 steps are: Step 1, research your client. Step 2, know your objectives and plan your meeting. Step 3, make the call. Step 1 in researching a client is the most important step you'll take. It is also a step that you need to put some time into because we're all coming back to work into a new environment. It is a very important step because businesses are now operating in a changing world and we want to know how this is impacting our clients and what it means for us as service providers. Firstly, go to their website and see if there are any key indicators that they're going to operate differently. On their website, look for announcements like they might have made on COVID-19, any new services they're offering their clients, specific projects they're focused on. Also look at their news tab. What are they releasing news about? What are they saying? The other research is to talk with your teams that are delivering existing projects for the client. How are the projects progressing in terms of budget, timing, resources and client contacts? Talk to your teams that may be bidding work for the client as well. Step 2 is about planning for the meeting that you want to have. This step will have you better prepared for the phone call. Plan what your top 3 objectives for the meeting are and some suggestions that they might include, and in no particular order. Is the client happy with the work your team's delivered through COVID-19? What are their key projects going forward? What are the changes to how they are operating going forward? How will they procure work now? Have they submitted revised FY20 revenue forecasts? Does the forecast impact how they'll procure work? Will there be a role for your business? What specific services will be most valuable in the short term? You could brainstorm a myriad of objectives with your team. My suggestion is to brainstorm them and then identify your top 3 for now. Identify a time and place for the meeting in case the client doesn't have a suggested place. Identify who you're going to take with you and why. Is the choice of colleague consistent with the objectives you've set? And also prepare your proposed next steps from your meeting. Is it to send further information or gain permission to set up another meeting with another client in the organisation, permission to introduce another colleague, or even agree a follow-up process on a key opportunity the client may have available. Now, step 3 is about making the call and understanding that the phone interaction may be as short as a minute. Some clients are time poor and will make a very quick decision, whilst others will be happy to chat. Know you were ready for the call. You've increased your knowledge about your client's business. You know the projects being currently delivered or are being bid by your colleagues. You know the objectives for the meeting and why. You can explain the value of the colleague you are bringing to the meeting. You have a proposed time, date and venue in mind, unless the client proposes something different. In other words, you are as ready as you can be for the phone call. In summary, to call a client for a meeting, first of all, research the client and your current relationship with that client. Secondly, be clear about your objectives for the meeting. And thirdly, make the call and set up the meeting. I can work with your teams to support them with these 3 steps. I can facilitate a coaching session on personality types that the client might fall into and how they should respond. I can also develop meeting plans so the client meetings will be highly successful. If you'd like to learn more about planning a client call or you have other business development needs, please email me on sharon@sharonbakerco.com.au. You can also go to my website for my services on www.sharonbakerco.com.au. Thank you for watching.